Welcome to the Power Cave. It's nice to be back. I've been gone for a while. Things that happen in life that kind of take time from you, but we're back. I'm going to start shooting some more videos again. This one we're going to go back and I'm going to visit some old business, which was about 2 weeks ago. I was shooting baskets and the ball got away from me and my blacktop driveway was running downhill. I chased it, and when I got right to where it was, it bounced up into my legs. I fell, did a flip, came out of there with a cut leg and a cut elbow, sore wrist, sore shoulder, a little bit of a back, but I still was able to get up and finish shooting baskets, and then I went out and walked for 2 miles just to see if anything was really banged up bad. And while I was walking, the thing that hit me the most was, I wonder how many men at 72 years old could have taken a fall like that and got up. It took a while. I still can't press my wrist on my left hand. Is a little bit sore yet, so benching's been hard. Any pressing movements have been hard. I deadlifted heavy 2 days after it happened, and I've been able to pull pretty much what I was doing before, so that hasn't bothered me at all. My shoulder hurts a little bit also when I bench, so I'm easing my way back into that. Using the Bench Daddy and a sling that supports the shoulder a little bit if I have to, wrap my wrist. So back in action now. So I decided not to do the Worlds this year, and what I didn't take into consideration was that if I didn't do the Worlds, I would probably not diet hard, and of course I didn't, and my weight's crept back up about 15, 16 pounds, and I started eating junk I shouldn't have eaten. So once you lose that mindset, it's easy to just keep losing it and keep going with it. So I've already committed to another meet, which is the Wisconsin Dells meet in April, which I'll be deadlifting at, and I'm hoping to do better than I've done in a long, long time. I've got a lot of the mindset's right for it now. And I've also decided to update my goals list, which I'm going to share with you now, parts of that. And again, if you don't have a goals list, you got a wish list, and most wishes don't get done. So my goals were, first, in my in my faith. Everybody has different things in their life. At 72 years old, my belief is that there is a God, and so I've decided at this point in my life to get more involved, give my life more to God, get more consistent with my devotions and the things that I've kind of let slack off and on, and try to get that better, change my thoughts, change my mind a little bit more. And that would be one of my primary goals. My second goal was to get my weight back down to about 185, so that's going to be about 17 pounds as of today, where I got to get down. How I'm going to do that is my new program is I'm going to start drinking more water. I'm trying to get a gallon of water in a day, besides if I have coffee or anything like that. There's no eating after 5 p.m. I'm going to cut sugar. I'm going to go basically as hardcore carnivore as I can, and stay that way, because that was so successful for me when I did it the last time. And I'll usually in the morning and the afternoon I have 2 protein shakes, which with a bunch of stuff in there that actually I think is good for me, heals my body. It doesn't taste very good, but it's got all the nutrients and stuff I need. And then I usually have a big supper, and that's what I'll probably keep doing. I'm cutting out as much white flour, sugar. White flour, I've done a pretty good job on. Sugar, I tend to let back in a little bit too often. I'm going to get that back down under control. I can have one junk meal a week, but only if it doesn't turn the switch back on to eat bad. And that's happened before, where I eat a meal and all day long all I want to do is eat more junk. So that's going to be an iffy thing. If I feel I can't do it going into it, then I won't do it. I'm going to keep a video journal, kind of like what I'm doing now, of my journey on this. I'll update my weight. My blood pressure has been right around 140, 130 to 140 over 82, 83. I did go to the doctor, so I had an ear infection problem, an earwax problem, and for some reason at that one my blood pressure was 170 over 94. So, but they said it could have been the stress of having my ears all plugged up. So I'll be doing my blood pressure daily, and I'll check with that. Let everybody know exactly what my numbers are, and if I'm not on medication right now. I'm just taking a lot of potassium, so I plan on checking that. I would do my weight maybe 3 times a week, and then the other thing I'll do is be real consistent in my training. I am pretty consistent in my training, but I want to be absolutely consistent in my training, and then my next step is going to be to train effectively and get my shoulder, back, and knees rehabbed. What I have found as I've gotten older, now I squat, and I still squat pretty deep. I can hit parallel, and most people don't. But in the rest of my life, sometimes you need to go a lot deeper than parallel. I can't do that. So I've come up with a program to squat deep, and I use bands to support my body so I can hold it longer. And every time I can hold it for a certain amount of time, I'll go to a lighter band till I won't need any band. So the joints are so important. Everybody doesn't think about your joints, but your ankle, your knee, your hip, your wrist, your elbow, your shoulder, your neck. When any of that stuff goes bad, it's miserable, and it's hard to heal because it's not really a muscle tissue. It's all ligaments and tendons. So when they get aggravated, everything you do all day long continues to aggravate them. So I've come up with a program. I'll be sharing that, and in my next video, some of the lower body stuff I'm doing on how to strengthen all of that. And then the other thing is keep working on my posture. A lot of people start getting like this when they get older, and they head out like that. And we try to keep all that nice and up, and I do that when I walk. I try to do that. I still will do a lot of cardio. I try to walk at least 2 miles a day, or rowing machine and hand bike equivalent of that. We try to intensify by adding probably the elliptical back in and some hard biking. So that's going to be my addition to that, and then maybe some aerobics on top of that. And I'm going to keep studying fitness, therapy, and nutrition. I have a lot of thoughts on nutrition, as the people around me know, and I'm willing to share that. I can't do it on a video because if you're not a certified dietitian or nutritionist, that's a no-no to be giving advice. So, and if anybody wants to email me or ask me what I do, or you want me to do a video, I'll show a video of what I take. I'd be more than willing to do that. But it's really hard to give advice, especially on YouTube videos. So I probably won't be giving much of that. But so my next step number 3 is to be consistent in my diet, my sleep, and learn how to completely discipline my heart and mind and body. And I'm pretty good at it, but there are things that in my life that I want to get rid of, things I want to get out of my life, and discipline myself more. TV be one of them. Too much TV. Not enough therapy, which I know I need. It's painful to go through, and sometimes I avoid it. And how I'm going to do that is, of course, follow my diet plan, which I already talked about. Be in bed by 10:30 as often as possible. I don't have a time to get up so I can sleep, but I just get up around 6. Be more productive at night with less television, computer, and idle time. Next step is become more positive every day. Stop negative talk. Engage in positive talk and thoughts. Listen more. Become more engaging with people I meet. I'm kind of a standoffish that way. And do between a half hour and an hour of mental training at least 4 times a week. Something you can practice on a daily basis, just the way you think. And the other thing is to get involved in more activities. I kind of become a homebody, so get out and do more events, maybe volunteer for something. And then my final one is my goals for weightlifting, which is to deadlift, get back to deadlift 450 pounds and bench 250. Those are down from my old goals, but after tearing my rotator cuff and now with the deadlifts, the backs and stuff, I've learned how to do all this stuff over again. And aging, I kind of let age get in the way, keep thinking I had to be going backwards because I was getting older, and I don't feel that's really true anymore. So those are the way I plan on doing it. Anybody wants to join, you're welcome to let me know, and email me and keep track. Just give me a heads up in the comments, and we'll share that. And remember, the holidays are tough. That's where you gotta you're gonna have a bad day making Christmas, but don't eat the rest of the weekend. Don't eat before the junk food that's going to be out there. And if you like what you see, Please subscribe, share it. The more people we get, the more things I can do on this thing. Maybe get some better equipment would be one. And then hit the notification bell and you get notified when we do this. So this is my program. I look forward to getting back at it, and I hope you all join me. See you soon at Power Cave. Thank you.